Hey guys, it's Adam here. Update for you, or sorry, I say update for you. It's a Q&A really on BinBot Pro. For those of you that aren't a subscriber to my channel, guys, don't forget, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for updates. Click the little bell by the subscribe button, that way you get notifications of when I upload a new video. Those of you that are already subscribed, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Right, guys, all this is, yesterday I did the video on having passed 50,000, but then I placed that trade which lost, which put me just back below the 50,000. As I said, I'm going to make a withdrawal. I'm going to take out I'm going to leave 10 grand in, and I'm going to trade with another robot, and there's going to be two options, I think. Crypto ADX, Zara, who's an avid follower, has asked me if I can do one on Crypto ADX, which I have done before, but I didn't push it to the boundaries that I've done with X Profit. Now, traded for about 6 weeks, I think, with X Profit, and pushed up to a balance of 50,000. Haven't done a huge amount of trading, so I could possibly have narrowed this down to 3 to 4 weeks if I'd have traded every single day. But that said, on the flip side, I could also have lost it. Yeah, it's hearsay. So, like I say, the point is that I wasn't trading every single day. Now, the questions were, this was a video I did yesterday, I passed the 50k. Using X Profit. If anybody wants to take a look at BinBot Pro, the links are down below. It's free to register, but obviously you have to deposit for it with a broker. Minimum deposits are 250, and that's something we're going to go back to in a second. So, can you try? That's Zara, thank you. What's the best time to run this X Profit according to GMT or other $250 bot? Well, that's a $250 bot. That's it's $1,000 to unlock it. Whatever the recommended balance is on these guys, you can unlock it with half that value, but you know, obviously it'll take a lot longer to make profits. Trades at 10%, so if you're only to deposit 250, your first trade would be $25. Should that win, you get, say, a 70% return, so you'd be looking at $42.5 return. So yeah, you then be at 267.50. So your next trade would be for $26.70. So it would grow very slowly. Obviously, the higher your starting balance, the faster you see your return. So if you start with $1,000 balance, first trade would be $100, and like I say, if it's a 75% return, you'd be looking at 70 quid, $70 return on your first winning trade at $100, and obviously growing from there on. Excuse me. Now, so going back, that's like I say, numbers 1 to 3, recommended balance of 2 grand. You can unlock them with 1,000. I ran X Profit from $1,000. I started with $1,000, which is where it unlocks the robot, and like I say, it took 6 weeks roughly to get to $50,000. Now, absolutely superb. The results were probably around 75-80% in the money most of the time, and regular. I did a video, I think, last week. I placed a couple of trades that lost. Lose a couple of trades, just stop, guys. Turn it off, walk away, maybe go back later, or even leave it till the following day. Don't chase your losses. Never chase your losses. So back to the questions. So yeah, the 250 bot, I'd say Rising East V1.2. I did quite a few videos on that. So that's one of the stronger robots with a $250 starting balance. So that's for you, Sandeep. Zara, again, thank you. Congratulations, Adam, thank you. Give you some love there, Zara. Lobster Boy, thanks for the video. Just wondering, do you do any charting research? I did mention in my last video, like I say, guys, make sure you watch all the videos so you get all the information. Investing.com or FX Street, just Google economic calendar. Always check the economic calendar, whatever you're doing, whether you're trading on an auto trader, a semi, a manual, whatever you're using, always check on the economic calendar. Avoid 3 bull news, basically. So yeah, if you've got 3 bull news at 1:30, just don't trade for, I always say, half an hour either side. What you will see if you watch the charts at that particular time, say it's on the, I don't know, US dollar, euro, and if you select that currency pair and just watch the chart when it hits, say, 1:30, and there's 3 bulls at 1:30, just have a look at the chart at that time, and it will. There will be massive volatility. 9 times out of 10, there'll be massive volatility, and what you tend to find, it'll spike, and it'll dip back down, and it'll balance back out after 20 minutes, half an hour. So always check the news, guys. Always keep an eye on the news. What's going on the economic calendar, basically. Let's give you some likes. You can have another like there, Zoe. Marion, I think you emailed me. I recognise that name. I think you emailed me yesterday. Callaway Crypto System, yes, it's still profitable. Again, I haven't used it a great deal. I haven't traded a great deal recently. I've just done this thing with the BinBot Pro because people wanted to see it. There's a lot of requests for it. So the bit of time that I have had, I've been using BinBot Pro. So I'll update on the Callaway Crypto System, but yes, it's still profitable. It's still working. Minaj Uden, minimum balance to unlock X profit is 1,000. Yeah, totally correct. You need $1,000 to unlock it. Now, if you were to start with one of the other robots, if you start with $500, once you get to the $1,000, you can unlock it that way. But again, takes more time to get to the $1,000. So it's the other thing I always say, guys, only invest what you can afford to invest, only invest what you can afford to lose. That might sound very negative, but the point is never put your savings on the line, never put if it's got to pay your bills, if you've got to put food on the table, do that first. Then if you've got some money left over, that's when you think about doing things like trading. Golden rule with anything, whether it's sports betting or whatever, only invest what you can afford to lose, basically. You have to look at it that way because there's so many people that can get themselves into such a mess by thinking, I've got 500 quid left. I'll invest in this. I'll make 10 grand in the next month, and everything will be solved. And if something goes wrong, if you have a bad day trading, like I showed last week on one of my videos, I think because I'm placing higher value trades, I think I lost about $7,000 in 2 trades. So it can be very costly. So guys, only use what you can afford to use, basically. So yeah, minimum is 1,000. Like I said before, basically what it says for the recommended balance, half that value unlocks it as a rule. But the support as well, guys, on BinBot, these guys down here, they're always online. It's popping up now to messages on Facebook. But they're very responsive. They're very helpful. So if you're unsure, just go on there and ask them. They are manned very well. The chat supports are. Robert Guerrero, until you take money out, how do you know it's real, mate? I know it's real because I've been using it for a long time. I started using it a couple of years back, and I've been using it quite a lot just recently. This was a video I did back in April. I withdrew 5 grand. That's on my YouTube channel if you want to take a look. If you go to a playlist, there's a BinBot Pro playlist, which I need to add some of the more recent videos to, actually, but there's a dozen videos on there, including a withdrawal video. So yes, I know it's real. It's totally genuine. I've never had issues with it. I've made quite a lot of withdrawals from this, and again, like I just said before, I'm going to leave 10 grand, so I'm going to be withdrawing $39,000 from this. I shall probably sort that in the morning. Like I say, I've been a bit busy today. Mrs. wanted to paint, but I haven't actually got around to doing it because I've been sorting so much shit out, trying to clear everything out of the way so I can paint. So that job's starting tomorrow. I'm going to go for a pint in a bit, watch the football. So yeah, Robert, it's absolutely spot on. Never had any issues with it. Various ways of depositing, and make sure that the way you deposit is the way that you have to withdraw. So if you deposit with a credit card, you have to withdraw via credit card. It's all to do with fraud and so on and so forth. It's regulations, because they need to see that the money's going back to the same person and to the same place. Red Black CH7, how strategy is just a question. Did you ever successfully withdraw huge sum? Same question. Excuse me. 10,000 or more. I don't know what the most is I've withdrawn on that. That was a 5,000 one that I've got there. I'll have to have a check back through my withdrawals. And Stephen, you're a regular follower. Red Black, I think you followed me for a long time. I've seen your name quite a bit. Stephen, I think you email me now and again. You want me to create a robot. So I think it's the choice of ADX or a self-made robot. We'll do both. We'll just decide which one first. We'll create a poll, and you can vote on it, and I'll try and possibly start that tomorrow once my withdrawal's gone through. I'm going to start from 10,000. I know people aren't going to be starting with a $10,000 deposit. My phone keeps flashing at me. I know people aren't going to be starting with a $10,000 deposit, but the balance grows a bit faster. So that's just for my purposes. That's the only difference you will see. It makes no difference to whether the trades win or lose as to what you invest. It just makes a difference to how quickly your balance grows. So yeah, excuse me. That's about it. I don't know if I actually answered you on the time on this one, Sandy. According to GMT, between 9 and 5. I'm currently GMT +1. Anybody in the UK, you're currently GMT +1. The hour changes the end of next month. So, as a rule, between 9 and 5-ish. That's not to say that trading outside of those hours can't be profitable. Just always check the markets, because obviously if you're on the other side of the world, it's going to be middle of the night for you. So yeah, just always check the markets, quite simply. Like I say, fxstreetinvesting.com. Just Google economic calendar. There's loads on the Trading View. There's loads and loads of free tools out there for trading. So yeah, that's it for the moment, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll put the poll up in a bit. I'll upload this video. I'll put the poll on, and I'll be back on tomorrow with an update for you. Hopefully, the withdrawal will get processed quickly, so I can start using a new robot, whether it be ADX or the self-made robot. I'll let you decide that. I'll put that poll up shortly. So, guys, have a great evening. If you've got any of your teams playing football tonight in the Carabao Cup, I'm open for a massive win for the Stoke boys tonight against Crawley. We might finally get some goals behind us. Who knows? More than likely we'll get knocked out because we're shit at the moment. But yeah, guys, don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for updates, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a great evening. See you soon, guys. Take care.